I thought I had everything: a loving husband, a stable marriage, and the future I always dreamed of. But one late-night phone call shattered my world. A woman's voice whispered words I'll never forget. "Tell your husband to stay away from my children." My heart froze. Children? Who was she talking about? That night, I learned the man I loved wasn't just my husband. He was living a double life. For years, I believed my marriage was built on love and trust. Mark, my husband, was charming, hardworking, and always so attentive. He'd bring me flowers after work, surprise me with weekend getaways, and remind me daily of how lucky he was to have me. My friends even envied our relationship. To me, he was the perfect husband, or so I thought. But slowly, small cracks began to show. Mark started working late more often. His phone was always on silent. He'd step outside for phone calls and brush it off as work stress. At first, I trusted him. After all, every couple goes through busy seasons, but something in my gut told me this wasn't just work. One evening, while he was in the shower, his phone lit up on the nightstand. A message popped up from someone saved as Sarah. It read, "The kids are asking why you didn't come yesterday." My stomach dropped. Kids? Whose kids? I scrolled further, and my hands started trembling. Dozens of messages, photos of children I didn't recognize, birthday parties, family trips, smiling selfies, with my husband in them. My vision blurred with tears. The man I thought was mine belonged to another family too. When he came out of the shower, I couldn't hold it in. I demanded answers. At first, he denied it, called it a misunderstanding, but when I showed him the photos, the messages, his face went pale. Finally, he admitted the truth. For years, he had been living a double life. Another woman, 2 children, a family he'd hidden from me, from everyone. I felt my entire world collapse in that moment. I couldn't breathe. Every memory, every promise, every "I love you" replayed in my mind, now tainted by his lies. I cried, screamed, asked him how he could betray me like this. But his silence hurt more than his words. He didn't fight for me. He didn't beg. He just sat there, almost as if he had already chosen them over me. Days later, I gathered the courage to meet Saratha, other woman. She wasn't cruel, she wasn't evil. She was just as betrayed as I was. He had promised her the same lies, painted her the same perfect picture, and those children, they were innocent, caught in the web of his deception. My heart broke, not only for myself, but for them too. In the end, I walked away. I couldn't stay married to a man who had built his love on lies. Betrayal cuts deeper than any wound, and trust once broken can never be whole again. I learned that sometimes the person who swears they love you the most is the one wearing the most convincing mask. And though my heart carries scars, I will never again ignore the red flags, because love should never come with secrets.